Hi, welcome to Condense.
Hi Grazia, how are you today?
I'm good.
I am hoping that you might be able to show me what it takes to be an EA in the VR industry.
Yes, come with me.
Perfect.
Stop playing with our stuff. It's time to get some work done.
Yeah, I just thought it was really important that I knew how to use the equipment. Yeah, hold on. I'm on it.
Alicia, can you please get the copy of the document I asked you earlier?
Yeah, sure.
Alicia,
Yeah.
can you please stop playing with our mannequin? I asked you for that document like an hour ago.
Yeah, I was just making sure it was like, yeah.
Alicia, would you mind grab a cup of tea, please? Where is the cup of tea I asked you like half an hour ago?
I'll go grab it. Hold on.
Alicia, I asked you a cup of tea, not a bottle of
No.
Prosecco.
I was just looking for it.
Okay, well, it's not definitely it's not in the fridge.
Oh, okay. Grazia, can you describe your role at Condense for us?
Yeah, so I do a little bit of everything. I'm the EA of Nick, our CEO, but I also support the other executives like the COO, the CSO, and also I support the other members of our team. We are 23 and I'm always happy to help them. I work very closely with our head of people, head of marketing, and also I'm office manager, so I need to make sure that our office space is always good.
What is something that people might not expect that you do as an EA that you do?
Well, there are, especially in this environment, in a startup, I do a little bit of everything, and people maybe they don't expect that I'm involved in so many aspects, because being an EA, especially in a startup, means that you have a very big overview of everything, on every aspect of the company, and this is something that people don't normally understand immediately, and it's hard to explain how an EA can be involved in so many different projects and aspects of a company.
What has been a highlight of working at Condense Reality?
Well, definitely going to Glastonbury with Condense has been the highlight of these 1 year and 2 months. Definitely, it was a great experience.
And what did you do there?
So basically, we were showcasing our tech. And I was there to explain what we do and how we do it, to engage with people, and I was also covering the social media. So I had to take videos and pictures, create reels and content to actually showcase also on our social media profile what we were doing. So, but I was doing a little bit of everything because I also helped to run the tech and grab food for everyone and drinks, and so it was a great experience.
What are some of your favorite tools that you use day to day?
I really like using Notion and Trello because they help me to keep everything up to date and also to be on top of my priorities. And I also like Slack, something that I wasn't actually it wasn't a tool that I was using in my previous job, but here actually I found it very, very useful. And it's also the tool that we use to communicate with other people in the company and also with external partners sometimes. And so we avoid sending emails.
Can you describe how you stay on top of your to-do list, how you stay organized?
Well, I like checking emails first thing in the morning. And also before going to bed, I check emails again because I want to make sure that when I start my day, I know what I'm doing and I know what are the priorities for that day. And another thing that I like doing is try to focus on the priorities for that week, but also try, if I have a little bit of time, try to think about also the things I'm going to do the following week. So I try to be on top of everything, just trying to think forward.
What's one of the hardest things about being an executive assistant?
It's hard when people don't really understand what to do, and when people don't really understand how important is this role and how this role is important for the executive that you are supporting. And so sometimes I find quite hard to explain what I do, because people tend to believe that being an EA is just like sending emails and booking meetings, but it's not.
And finally, what advice would you have for anyone who wants to be an EA in the VR industry or in a startup?
Well, you need to be ready for anything. You need to be very flexible. You need to be you need to understand, and you need to get used to different type of environments, and you need to be ready to change your focus and to change your priority from one day to another, and you need to be very, very proactive.
My name is Fellingham, I'm the CEO of Condense. I'm stood inside of our volumetric capture rig. Volumetric video is a new type of video that you can watch from any angle. And at Condense, we take arrays of cameras, we combine all of the feeds from lots of different cameras into this new type of video, and then we stream it into game engines. And what that means is that if you're a consumer, you can go into a game and you can watch content as if you're stood next to it, if they were performing inside a video game. And so the way it works is that as a musician or as a speaker or as a celebrity, you walk into the system and then you can instantly be seen inside a game or 3D application. And interestingly, you can also see into that game or 3D application. So as a performer, I'll be able to see avatars through the screen in front of me, and they'll be able to see me as a hologram inside a game.
Can you tell us what having an executive assistant has meant for you in your business and what you are able to do because of having a great EA?
I'd say the main thing for me is focus. When you're running a startup, especially a tech startup, doing something really new, you have to focus is the main thing you need to spend your time on. You can do anything, and so you need to lock in and make sure you're focusing on one thing. And Grazia is fantastic at keeping us focused by removing noise, removing things that we don't need to spend our time on, and sort of locking us in on the high priority things. And so I'd say that's the main benefit of having Grazia working for us.
Can you describe your working relationship with Grazia, how you work together, kind of ways of working?
I would say it's a very relaxed communication style. So relaxed, in fact, sometimes we just miss pleasantries. We're just very quick back and forward. If I need to do something, Grazia will say, this needs to be done, and it doesn't have a problem bothering me about it a lot, which is exactly what I need, like if there's something that's high priority. But then likewise, if I need something doing, I can message her. And so yeah, it's extremely relaxed and to the point.
What has it meant for your team to have somebody who can take care of all of those other things and remove the noise for you?
It's just made us a lot more efficient. Like, I think if we didn't have Grazia, there would be many more things would get missed, and the important things wouldn't get done as quickly.
And what advice would you have for an exec who's thinking about onboarding an EA?
I would say try and find somebody that has qualities that you don't have. If you can find somebody that has all of the skills that you're lacking, then that's perfect. And I would say Grazia has a lot of skills that I'm lacking, and so actually that's what makes us work really well together.
Grazia, thank you so much for your time today and for showing me around the offices at Condense Reality in Bristol.
My pleasure.
What do you think the odds are of me having a career as an EA in the VR industry?
I think you should go and explore other possibilities in other companies.
Oh, Do you think that there might be an opening for another EA here soon?
No, I don't think so. Not at the moment.
Okay, well I guess then I will go and meet some other EAs in some other industries and try my luck there. But thank you so much for your time.
Good luck.
Thank you.